Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Garden State Growing. Once again, my name is Eric. So as promised, my lion's mane had finally come in the mail. We just got done doing the shiitake and the king trumpet mushroom videos. They turned out marvelous. I harvested them. I'm still gonna cook them up for you guys. But right here, what I got was the lion's mane that I ordered. Now this block obviously is not as big as the other blocks were. It is a little bit more expensive, and I paid $40 just for this 5-pound block. So let's open it up and take a look inside and see what they give us. Alright, so in this box they give us a set of instructions, which I have already gone over. On their website they do have a video and written instructions, and I highly suggest that if you watch this video, this is just supplemental to what they offer you. I suggest you go onto their website, nearbynaturalsfl.com, I believe. I'll link in the description, and you can see exactly what they want. So they do give us a humidity dome right here, which is nothing more than just a piece of plastic. They do give us this tiny little spray bottle, which will work, but I'm lazy, so I have this big bottle right here. So in this box, they give us a fruiting bag for the lion's mane mushroom. I'm going to remove it, and they say try to be careful and not break up the substrate as much as possible. So here I have it. It's a nice brown, dusty, white looking substrate. On top here, it's looking nice and white. My ceiling looks like they have inoculated this bag really well. I'm gonna try to just inspect it. There is definitely a decent amount of moisture still left inside of this bag. And unlike the other bags that I got, it does not have a slit in the bag. Now, in the instructional video, they say to make a slit up top and then wrap this down. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna take this, and I want you to keep it inside the bag, flatten it down, wrap it underneath, and now it came in the bag like this. I'm gonna put it back in the bag like this on its side. So putting the mushroom bag down in the box on the side is gonna prevent the mushrooms from trying to grow inside the plastic out the sides of this block. We want these mushrooms to grow right out of the top. And not only that, but we don't want to give them enough room or oxygen to put out multiple different spots of mushrooms. We just want like one big gigantic mushroom to grow in the top. So we're gonna take our knife and we're gonna just cut a small X right in the top. And we're not gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna go from corner to corner. I'm only gonna do about a 4, maybe 5-inch X right here in the middle of the bag. If I do cut into the substrate, I'm not really that concerned. I'm not trying to, but if I do, it's not that big of a deal. All right, so that is it. I opened it up. We have an X in the top. I'm gonna just pull these flaps back just a little tiny bit. And then when it comes to giving this moisture, the only thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fold these back just a little bit, and I'm gonna go maybe on top of the bag. That's it. All right, now for as far as taking care of the lion's mane mushroom, we're gonna do this once again completely different than we did the king trumpet, and once again how we did the shiitake. The king trumpet, I had the bag up, I sprayed in once a day. After they started pinning an inch and a half, I opened up the bag, rolled it down. The shiitake mushrooms, once they started pinning in an inch and a half, I removed completely from its growing bag. The lion's mane, I'm gonna keep inside this box. I cut the X in the top, I spritz it a couple times, but then I'm gonna take these box edges and I'm gonna lift them back up. I'm gonna take a little bit of tape and I'm just gonna tape the corners back up. Let me get that done. So now that I have the the size of the box taped back up. This cut made in the middle of these lion's mane. They want me to add this little humidity dome thing here, so I'm gonna add this, but I'm gonna tape it in a way that I can still lift it up and easily spray it underneath. Remember, I don't want to soak these mushrooms with moisture. I just want to create a humid environment. So now that I have my little humidity shield placed on top, I have the box flaps taped up. That's all I need to do now. Every once, maybe twice a day, I'm gonna come, I'm gonna lift this up, maybe 2 or 3 sprays. That's about it. Put that humidity flap back down. And as long as I see moisture on the top here, and I see these little raindrops on the top of this plastic, I know that this mushroom has enough moisture. You do not want to overspray your mushrooms. They do not like a soaked environment. They just like a humid environment. So trust me, sometimes less is a lot more. So as far as I'm concerned, that is it for this video. We are starting the lion's mane mushroom grow from Nearby Naturals, and so far you guys at Nearby Naturals, you are thumbs up in my book, because I have bought a lot of these growing kits in the past. I know what it's like to try to start your mushrooms from petri dishes or liquid spores or grain spawn, and I know how difficult it is, but you guys have been doing absolutely marvelous. My harvest on the shiitake and the king trumpet mushrooms have been absolutely just spectacular. I love them to death, and I cannot wait for this lion's mane mushroom. If you've never seen a lion's mane mushroom before, I will put a picture up here up on my left shoulder there, and you will see the unique properties of the lion's mane. And as far as the mushroom grows, it is just an amazing mushroom. Now, don't get me wrong, I've never tasted this mushroom. I've grown it before and screwed it up to the point where I didn't harvest it in time. I tried to let it grow more. I should have taken it when I should have taken it, but I let it grow too long and it turned yellow and hard and unedible. So you have to realize that when there's time to harvest these mushrooms, it's time to harvest these mushrooms regardless of their size. So I love you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you decide to tag along with this lion's mane mushroom block fruiting grow. If you do like this content, then hit that like button. If you want to see more of it, hit that subscribe button. If you want to get a notification bell every time I put out a new video, hit that bell, ring-a-ding-ding, and you will get a notification that I put out a video. And I will see you on the next episode, hopefully when these things are starting to pin 3, maybe 4 days from now. Have a good night.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting strong.
I already called not helping.
Call not helping?
No. I call ignoring you.
I've been all around.